This here is a carving or a piece of artwork that was found by my great-great-grandfather. He had given it to my grandfather. My grandfather had it in his shop for many years. And when I was a young man, I asked him if I could have it, and he gave it to me. He took me to the spot where his grandfather had found it, and my grandfather called it the Viking because it appears to be a Viking. I've done a lot of research on it over the years, and I have found many images on it. This right here appears to me to be the head of a serpent. As you turn it, you see more images. This here appears to be a lady in a dress, her head hanging right here, her arm coming over, another arm coming down over here with a hand. Turn it a little more, you see what appears to be a wolf paw. The more you turn this image, the more half images you see. If you look at it at this angle, you can actually see the head of an elephant. Its trunk coming down, wrapping around. As you turn it a little more, you see the tusk on this side. Just a very amazing piece. Now, when this was found, my grandfather, who had worked on it, he'd actually pulled sediment that was in here out where you could see these images. A lot of these images on here, I believe, are megafauna. This here, I believe to be the head of a giant beaver. There's his nose, his snout, an eye, the ear over here. As you turn it this way, you see what appears to be the head of an animal, which I believe to be a giant sloth. The more you turn it, the more you see. This here appears to me to be the head of another giant sloth, along with what appears to be a tiger. Now keep in mind, these are all half images and they all blend together. There's his eye, his nose, and this is possibly a fang coming down. The more you turn it, the more you see. It's just very amazing. If you turn it at this angle, it appears to be the head of a man, with his eye up here, his nose, and his chin. What this thing is, who made it, how old it is, I could not tell you. I've done a lot of research on it. One of my assumptions is that quite possibly it's clay that was fired. There's just a lot of different color in here. Half images of animals. This here to me appears to be the head of a giant wombat. If anybody can shed some light on this, I would surely appreciate it. It is just mesmerizing. You can look at it for hours under a soft light and just pick out image after image after image after image. This here appears to be a cat in a cave. If you can see anything else on here, or pick anything else out, hey, it's just beautiful. But I would like to get this dated somehow. There's several different methods to find out exactly what this is. I call him Iceman. This here appears to be an ancient horse head. There's his eye, his snout, his head. It all depends on the way the shadow hits it. This is still all sediment in here that needs to be removed. This whole thing appears to be a musk ox. Anyway, if anybody can shed any light on this, I'd truly appreciate it. You can see here the image of somebody lying down. 2 eyes, mouth, chin, arm coming up over this way, arm coming down this way. It appears could be a woman with a child laying over her belly. Thanks for watching, Iceman.